We're at the show, yeah, just before we get down to Redlands for a night. Utter mayhem it's been today. Right guys, we're here, straight from the show, went home, grabbed the van, loaded the gear up and yeah, we're here. It's very miserable and cold, to be honest. Yeah, there's 3 already on, I've just arrived, and yeah, it's starting to rain. So yeah, we're going to get the gear up and see what we can do. I've only had one show to go on, away from the other anglers, so yeah. Fingers crossed we can get in amongst them. The water clarity is very, very clear again. Yes, you can see the bottom in the margins. So, we'll see. Fingers crossed we can buy a bite or two. Get a bivvy up and catch up in a bit. Well guys, absolutely unbelievable. That was so quick, it was ridiculous. About 15 minutes. Look down there, I only got 1 rod out and it's gone. And yeah, over there in the net, we have one. Mental, absolutely mental. Yeah, we're racing against time now for light. I want to get another rod out to where I just had that bite from. I'm going to leave that one on the bag because over there, yeah, all my other 2 rods and the spawn rod's ready. I've just feel that, you know, I know it's cool. It's been cool this week, but I just feel that they probably want to. They're going to want to start, you know, getting a bit of bait down soon, and yeah. I think it's about time that I, especially at night, you know, I'm not getting any bites, you know, at night. I think it's time to put a baited area out and start fishing over it seriously at night, at least at night. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'll show you this little common in the net and we get on with it and hopefully get some more rods in the water. Crazy. Well guys, there she is, first blood. Only 1 rod in the water, 15 minutes, there we go. Mid double, probably 16, something like that, 17 pound maybe. But yeah, we're just going to slip her back, try and get another rod out. Go on, Gal, away you go. Thank you very much for coming. Well, good evening all. Yeah, it's 9 o'clock, maybe 9:15 now in the evening. It was all a bit hectic earlier, setting up. But yeah, amazingly, flipped a bag out. Yeah, it was out there 15 minutes. I spent about 20 minutes looking around, see a few fish over here. It's the only sort of swim available near the fish. And yeah, bought us a bite. Excuse me. And yeah, little common to start things off. Yeah, like I say, it's gone 9 now. It's been a mental day, been a mental week to be fair. This week I've done 4 days and 2 nights work, and then I went and helped out Castaway PVA at the Farnborough, the big one, tackle show. So yeah, been a hectic week, and yeah, I ain't really had much chance to sort much gear out or tie any rigs and that this week. So I've just been getting ready for tomorrow, making sure I've got plenty of rigs and that ready. So yeah, there's 2 rods gone out over bait tonight because as I mentioned, I'm struggling to get bites at night. You know, it is generally this time of year, I think, more than anything else. But yeah, I've decided to put 2 out over bait. The usual mix of maggots, key bait solutions, ASM, boilie crumb, with a few 12 millers in there, and some maggots. So yeah, hopefully we'll buy a bite tonight. Failing that, I will give you an update in the morning if nothing occurs. Yeah, fingers crossed it does. Speak to you in a bit. Morning all. Yeah, just to let you know, we are on session 13 down at Redlands. About just over 2 weeks to go, nearly 3 weeks to go on the winter ticket. Very, very quiet night as usual. But seen a few this morning in the last half hour, round to my right, but past well, the bottle's actually missing now, it's come adrift, but yeah, behind the snag that's usually out there. Yeah, Anthony, a friend of mine, Anthony's fishing on the other side, and yeah, he's managed a nice little fully scaled this morning, 16 pounds, so that's a result. But they're definitely out there, definitely that side of that snag. Yeah, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed there's a bite or two in it today. It's very, very cold in the wind, that's for sure. Very cold. But yeah, the rods are out there, ready. Come on the carp. Well guys, got to be said, I'm absolutely freezing this morning. That wind's bitter. But yeah, we're on the move. Fish are on the other side, and Anthony and another guy are packing up now, so yeah, the space is becoming available a little bit. So yeah, I just took some gear back to the van, a few buckets that I didn't need, spod rod, and yeah, we go chucking a few bags about, see if we can buy ourselves a bite. Yeah, they're definitely over that half, so yeah, got till about, well, it's going to be another session of just 24 hours or just over. Got till about 5:30 tonight. Yeah, fingers crossed. See you in the next swim. Well guys, that was a bit crazy. Yeah, not long been round here, probably an hour or so now. Had the rod out about half hour, and yeah, it went off. And in the net, we have that chunky brute. Yeah, I would have thought that's going to be 30 pounds. It's a cracking fish. Let's get her out and have a look. Happy days. Well guys, mental. Another cracking common. 31 1/4. Unbelievably, my 107th fish. That's 730s now. And one of the big ones at 40 pound 8. But look at that one. What a cracker that is. Yeah, 31 4. Another one of Redlands awesome commons. Yeah, absolutely made up. Another, yet again, another move pays off. Incredible. Right, quickly show you the other side. There he is. Happy days. Right, I've still only got 2 rods out, so I'm going to get him back and get the other rod out. Good times. Let's get him back. Well guys, no sooner than I put the 31 pound common back, just starting to get a rig ready for that rod, and I only had 2 rods out, so the rod left on the rest has also gone, and we got one for the future here. Yeah. One of VS Fisheries scaly ones. Yeah, stunning little fish. So yeah, we'll get him back and get the rod back out there, see what else is out and about. Again, the move pays off incredibly. Just wanging bags about to where I've seen fish from across the other side, and yeah, again it pays off. So again, just fishing the maggots, butt wafters, and yeah, little small bags of crumb and maggots. Right, let's get it back. Good times. Well, guys, that sky's very moody. It's not meant to rain, but fingers crossed it don't. There's a few out there now. Hopefully they'll, yeah, the bites keep coming. I'm only fishing 2 rods at the minute. I think that's all we need at the minute. I seem to be in a confined zone out there at the minute. So yeah, just using the 2. Fingers crossed. About 4.5 hours left. Let's buy another bite. You'd think I'd get used to moving, guys, but I don't. Look at it, it's absolute carnage around that barra. Well, guys, considering I went down to 2 rods, the last half an hour has been absolute carnage. I've had one, gone to get the rod back out, had another one, gone to get the rod back out, had another one, and I'm only putting 1 rod out at the moment because, yeah, in the landing net, should I say, landing nets, we have two mirrors in that one. Which looks like a nice £20 common in that one. Happy days. Let's get them sorted out. Carnage, guys, absolute carnage. Considering I'm just flicking bags about. Lovely, these VS fish, absolutely lovely. Look at that one. Yeah, upper double. Yeah, the other one's very similar. Yeah, I'll quickly show you this one and I'll get the other one out. A little bit bigger than this one, the other one. So, yeah, very close to £20 the other one. I might actually weigh that one and see. Yeah, very, very nice. Long may it continue. Right, let's get this one back. Just weighed the other one, just out of interest. I knew they were both high doubles. Maybe this one will go £20, and it did. Here we go. Lovely long scaly one. £20 and 2 ounces, just scraped it. Cool, there's going to be some absolute bangers in here in a few years. Imagine that one as a monster. Right, we've got a common to deal with now, so let's get this one back and get the other one out. Good times. I'm going to show you this one, guys. I got it out to weigh it. I thought it was going to go £20 easy, to be honest. The shape of him and how broad he is, but he hasn't. He's gone 19 and a half. Yet again, one of Redlands' immaculate commons. Absolute cracker again. Right. He's an angry one, so we'll hurry up and get him back. Get the rods back out. Well, guys, it's scenes of utter chaos again. The only rod that was left out, I just sorted them 3 fish out. The only rod out there, bang, it's gone again. Yeah, there is crap everywhere. Still haven't managed to get the gear off the barra since I moved around here to have a cup of tea or anything. I probably won't be able to now. But fingers crossed it'll keep going. We're not going to get her out. I'm just going to unhook her in the net in a minute and let her go. Only a little mirror there. But yeah, so, yeah. Good to keep getting the bites, so that's the main thing. and the sun's come out. I don't think that's a good thing. Let's hope it don't stop the bites, because when the cloud was here, it was when the cloud cover was above us, it was good. Right, let's get a rod out and find out. Happy days. Well guys, I really don't know where the time's gone today. It's been, yeah, all my gear's still on the barrow. Yeah, still on the barrow, hasn't moved since I got round here about 10 o'clock this morning. But yeah, it's been mad. I had 7 since I moved round, or maybe even 8, I can't even remember now, to be honest. But yeah, in there is another one. Crazy, it seems like I get one rod settled, and you know, and I'm sorting out another one, put that one back out, and then it goes again. Crazy, but they're showing well out there today. I think for the last part of the day I'm going to put the 3rd rod out. Yeah, I don't know why, I just always fancy that, do a good one that sort of late evening time. It's only going to be sort of 5, 6 before I go. So yeah, we'll go from there. Got to get another couple of rigs tied and that now. It's yeah, been hectic, but right, we'll release the linear out the net and tie some rigs and that, get sorted. Here she is, little mirror going back. Around about the mid-double mark, I should think. She's going to let us on her way. We've got loads similar, several similar to her today. Go on, girl, away you go. Unbelievably, guys, yeah, trying to get a bite on camera, just dropped the camera, snapped the lead that was charging it all. So yeah, I'm gonna have to end this video early. Good evening, guys. Yeah, sadly, as you can see from the last clip, I've had to come home to finish the video. Yeah, a bit disappointed in that, really, breaking the cable. Trying to get a bite on camera, although I've got a couple of bites on camera. Yeah, what a mad day. You know, yet again the move paid off. Yeah, moved opposite, and from the off it just, you know, I've got bites from the off, just fishing bags of crumb and maggots, fishing mainly fake maggots above a wafter, the maggot discs from Enterprise. Yeah, unbelievable to think that I had 3 fish in 2 nets twice on Sunday, and I was right, you know. Yeah, I was right in the fact that towards the end of the day, it was around about 4:30, I'd already mentioned on camera that I was going to get a 3rd rod out, and yeah, I got the 3rd rod out, and they all went off one after another, and the last fish of the day was another 30-pound common, 30-pound 14 ounces, nice long one with a big thick chest, lovely fish. Yeah, you know, I really can't describe how much moving, you know, when you know you need to be elsewhere and you can move. Don't, even if you're there to catch carp, you know, and you're not there just to get away from the family or, you know, relax, whatever. If you're there, you know, and you want to catch carp or try your utmost to catch a carp on every session, then move. Don't even question it. You know, because, you know, everyone has regrets, and one thing's for sure, if you know there's fish elsewhere, you sit there all day and you've got to go home and you know, and you've blanked, you're going to kick yourself. You know, move, just move. You know, 10 minutes in the right place is better than 24 hours, 48 hours, you know, in the wrong swim. Again, it's proofs in the pudding. You know, it happened again. Yeah, I was quite surprised, to be honest, to have 15 bites on Sunday, land 13. I think it's just a sign that they're waking up again, to be honest. Yeah, I was fishing fairly long range with bags and whatever, but ran about 80 yards probably, something like that. But yeah, they were there, and they were showing, you know, you could see they were there if you was watching. The only reason I went in the end, when I had them last 3 bites, 3 fish in the landing net, was the fact that not only did I bust the lead to the camera, didn't have any charge or whatever, but it was the fact that I couldn't even keep up with rig tying. You know, I tied up 7 for that day, thinking, oh, you know, if I got half a dozen bites, I'd be all right. I never expected it to go the way it did, and yeah, like I say, I just, in the end, I just thought, you know, it's 5 o'clock, just after, time to go. It was a cracking day's fishing. But yeah, just wanted to show you guys. Yeah, basically, fake mate, that's what you want to see when you're looking down. You don't want to see the wafter. You know, there's an ASM wafter on there, but you don't want to see the wafter. As you're looking down in the bucket when you're checking it out, that wants to be sat bolt upright like that. You want to be looking down on the maggots. Yeah, I've fished fakes mainly at the weekend, purely because when I did switch to reels, I was being stripped by the gudgeon or perch or something. Something was stripping me, and yeah, so I switched to the fakes. But that's it's a mesh bag of ASM crumb. Literally all I'll do is pull that slides down the rig, but then double bag the maggots, gently put the mesh down over the hook, and just literally all pull it all together like that, and you'll end up with basically two PVA mesh bags on the end. Literally, that's how I've been catching them. yeah, I dare say, you know, this weekend again, I'm going with every intention at night to put bait out, because in the end they're going to want it. I'm just hoping that we've got enough time to see if they want it. We've got 2 weeks left, possibly 2 more trips in it. I've managed to get booked in this coming weekend. Yeah, but whether I'll get booked in on the last weekend, I don't know. I should think everyone's want to get out there for the last, you know, last possible trip of their winter ticket. So it'll probably be tough to get on there. But I will try for sure. You know, with that last £30 common on Sunday, that put me on 830s, and obviously one of the 40s, one of the big ones, and that common was my 119th carp of the winter ticket. 13 sessions. Yeah, not even, you know, looking back, there's been several day sessions, quite a few 24-hour trips, so there's probably 17, 18 nights there. Yeah, it's been mega. Yeah, I work, you know, I always work hard no matter where I'm fishing. I'll always work hard. If the carp ain't anywhere near me, I'm gonna move. I'm there to catch carp. You know, I wouldn't go camping. You know, no way. If I ain't got my rods, I'm not going to be outside. Never. No, I'm not interested. I'm there to catch carp. That's what I want to do, and that's what I aim to do on every trip. I hate blanking, and I don't want to blank. I really don't. Yeah, I will put my utmost into every single session to catch a carp. I can't sit behind 3 rods doing nothing. I have to make it happen. Like I say, if that's what you want out your carp fishing, to catch carp, if you're not on them, move. If you know they're elsewhere and you can move, move. We all know that at the end of the day, you know, there's times when you can become very frustrated because you know the carp ain't in your swim, they're in someone else's, but they're still there and you can't move on them. That's fishing. That's the way it is. You ain't going to change that. So you have to make the most of every single trip when you can move and the fish are there to get on them. You have to be on them. You can't catch fish you know, if they're not in front of you. It's not possible. Anyway, guys, that's enough waffling on. Yeah, I thought I'd just catch up with you at the end of the day, because that session was so hectic I didn't even get a chance to show you the rig or what I was doing again. So yeah, just wanted to have a catch up. So if you like the video, give us a thumbs up, smash the subscribe button. By all means, follow me, Adam Carp Honeyset on Instagram or Adam Honeyset on Facebook. And one thing's for sure, I will definitely be seeing you on the bank very soon. Thanks for watching again, guys. All the best.